Her mother, she really did say that. Oh, my Lord, ballet, you know. She keeps trying to convince us to let the kids go down to Louisiana for the summer to go to the Bible camp.
When my parents first were able to discuss the fact that I was gay. In the disco. I remember my mother crying and saying, you know, you'll never be able to have children. And it never crossed my mind that I would. I was like, of course I will.
Of course it's you guys. Right. Rocking out the house. We are. We're sitting up
together. They're all amazing, beautiful kids. I love them so much. Parker was and is so close to Ro because she had him when she was by herself. And so he's always just like a big piece of her to me. Like, to love her was to love him and vice versa. And Chelsea was the first diaper I ever changed. And Blake we adopted from day one, so he was like my first baby. And I gave birth to Vivi, and sort of the science of that, looking at her and she looks so much like me, is sort of an interesting thing. But they each represent something different for me.
So Chelsea, you gonna come with us to Key West?
Yes.
Good.
The Republicans got 48 votes, 12 short of the 60 they needed.
And which Republicans said no?
John McCain.
John McCain, my man. Who else? We're gonna send them all bottles of champagne.
What's this?
That is a lipstick pencil.
What's this?
Well, let's not open everything in his case.
Blush.
But that's blush. For your cheeks to make you look young and vibrant. She is totally not gay in any capacity. Sit here and I'll do your braids.
Where?
There. How come you don't want them anymore? You're sick of them? Your hair looks weird?
No.
Yeah, it's a little bit spiderwebby.
It'll look cool when you take it out, watch.
And then I'm gonna brush.
Turn around now. Looks nice, honey. You look like a Botticelli angel. Yeah, whatever that is. She used to have very long hair, and she got it cut while I was away.
I want it to be this short.
Yeah, I know. No way.
When I'm older.
When you're how old?
13? 19?
Yeah. After you can vote, then you can do whatever you want to your hair. Tell me when you're done, Eric.
I'm done.
You're done. You're up, Chelsea Bella.
Look, that's gonna pull up.
It's gonna pull up and we're gonna get on it. Yep. This is like a roller coaster. Are we in Disney?
Yes. You have way too much lipstick. Kelly, you all right with her with this much lipstick on? Chelsea, can we blot the lipstick a little bit? Yeah, your shoes are on. You have to keep them on because we're going outside. Yeah. Want me to fix them? Yes. You want them off. But look at Chelsea. So you're going to put yours on too, because Chelsea's putting hers on. Yes. Vivi. Yes. Oh, no. Guess what? I'm going to eat you. There's no crying about you. That's my daughter. Cheers.
Like a national holiday, you're being here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you on board, all right, at the sing-along?
It's really very personal. Collages all put together, depicting different events, you know. It's absolutely great.
I love that. That's really cool. I love that.
That's my daughter, my oldest one.
My partner couldn't come, so I brought my mom.
Always the next best thing.
Yeah. It's opened her eyes a bit, don't you think? Is your view any different now of a gay and lesbian family than it was before you came on the boat? About the same, or?
Well, let me tell you that way. When my daughter became lesbian, I was assuming something. We were not happy. We were very hurt. My husband is still very hurt.
But what am I gonna do? She's still my daughter. We love her.
Well, it's a bit of a walk still. It's not a stretch.
I got two other daughters. They're married. They have children.
And they're
Each
born
is
again
boy and a girl.
Christians.
They changed the religion. She changed to become somebody else.
It's really
Nobody follows mommy's footsteps.
You're here.
But you know what? I still do not agree that the lesbians or gays, they should get married, woman to woman, man to man.
And we're having discussions
Because
about
I
this.
think that God created man and a woman to get married. Otherwise, there wouldn't be children.
We had talked about maybe having, a subtle etching in there or a line in there or something.
I want one for me.
You want a wedding ring?
Most of those are size 10.
Do you like it? Yeah, I do like it.
These are all gentlemen's bands. We have ladies' bands if you're also
Mama,
interested.
I'm gonna put on a little one.
Do you know Mommy's ring size? Hold on to it a second.
Okay, that's the one.
Are you sure the little one?
Would you ask Daddy and Mommy if you can have a lollipop?
I don't have a mommy.
I'm sorry. Well,
I don't have my mommy. I don't have a mommy.
What do you have? Yeah. Right.
It's a special day for Key West in America to have you here. This morning, the U.S. Senate voted down the ban on gay marriage. And to see you and Kelly together as woman and woman, wife and wife, is a pleasure here in Key West.
Thank you very much. Kelly and I have a deal in our relationship. She packs the clothes and all the toiletries every trip we go on, and her only request is that I never make her speak in public. She will be saying nothing. We've been having an amazing time on this trip, and this is the biggest welcome we could have expected from any city. So thank you very much. Let's hope that we can get some politicians to make some positive rights for all families here in Florida. And we can get some of those foster kids, 3,000 of which are available for adoption in Florida, and most of those kids just age out of the system. There are foster kids ready for loving homes, and there are loving people of all colors, creeds, and sexual orientations who have the qualities to be good parents. So let's hope that we can get that message out there.
10 years ago, we had decided when they passed the law in New Jersey that we wanted to be foster parents. So our oldest son, Raymond, came to live with us. I begged him to have another child. So we called the agency, and Justin came. Justin was 3 months old. He was 8 pounds. He was very sick, going through withdrawal. So we were holding him round the clock, but he's healthy now, perfectly healthy. And we found out when we were ready to adopt Justin and Raymond that Raymond had 2 sisters in foster care. So then we had requested for them so that they could grow up together. That made 4. So then we got a phone call that Justin's mom was pregnant again, and they wanted to know whether we would take the baby or not. And because Raymond had his siblings, we only found it fair that Justin had a sibling too. So then JJ came into the picture, Jada. We were the second couple in New Jersey to be able to adopt our children legally as a couple. We can't get married, but we can adopt and become parents. So we're doing everything backwards. Everything's going backwards, but eventually it'll change. I mean, I know it'll change.
What's around the corner? What is it? The pool. And what's happening at the pool?
There's gonna be a big party.
A big party? I saw Kelly, and Kelly was like, Liz, are you nervous? I'm like, no. And she goes, not even a little. I'm like, geez,
Jeez, now that you say it, yeah. We're doing an all-white linen barefoot kind of thing. When I first met Shauna, she said she wanted to get married in Key West and Sunset, and that's exactly where we are. Isn't that great? Key West and Sunset.
I kind of wanted to have sand beneath my toes, but that